Good morning to you all. I hope you're having a good day to start your Monday off right with me. That was a little jingle I just came up with right there. You like that? I know you fucking like that. You guys love that, as a matter of fact, because I love you and we love each other. This is like Barney. This show is like Barney. I love you. You love me. Let's go kill our family, right? Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good, well, good, great. All the positive things on this lovely Monday. If you're feeling those negative things too, that's fine. We're humans. We're supposed to feel those things. I can't tell if my hair is fucked up or not. It's always fucked up. I barely have any. But yeah, it's it's important to feel those other things too sometimes. It shouldn't always be, right? If you're always feeling negative, then that's probably not a good thing. But it's important to feel like shit every once in a while. You got to feel like shit to really appreciate the happiness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's true either. I had a philosophy class once where one of the arguments for something was like, oh, well, if there's no bad, there can't be good. The professor kind of refuted that. He's like, that's not necessarily true. However, I do think that when bad shit happens, you appreciate the good more. There's always going to be good and bad. It's not like if there's only good, there's not going to be bad. Like, there's always going to be both. So that's what the fuck it is. My birthday was, what day? Saturday. It was this past weekend. I didn't do shit. Because I don't give a fuck about my birthday. I don't care. I don't care like a lot of other people do about their birthday. It's another day. It's just another day. And then when I started to care a little bit, like wanted to go out or whatever, I was reminded that it's just another day and nobody gives a fuck. I started this thing off hoping that people are positive and I'm just shitting on myself. No, I mean, like I said, guys, it's for whatever reason, birthdays or my birthday is very much, I have a very similar response to it, to Christmas, right? I don't like either of those days. I feel like I don't do very well when people like me or when they love me, you know? It's a strange thing. I don't know. I guess I don't like being the center of attention. Although I feel like it's a little more accepted to not care for your birthday, even though I'm only 24, right? Usually people stop caring about their birthdays when they're older. I stopped caring about my birthday when I was like 18. Even my 21st. I don't even think I drank on my 21st birthday. It just, for whatever reason, I just don't care. I don't care about those things. And it doesn't make you bad, regardless of how many people ask you, oh, what are you going to do for your birthday? Nothing. Oh, really? Boo, boo, boo. Well, fuck you. What did you do on your birthday? You got hammered, you sucked some dick, right? You took it in the ass, you did drugs. Well, great. You can do that on any fucking day. You're just using your birthday as an excuse to do that. You know what I'm saying? That shit doesn't really matter to me. It's unfortunate that even on a day like that, people kind of make you do things you don't want to do, right? It's my birthday. Why the fuck do we have to, go out to eat? Why do we have to go and do anything, really? It's my birthday. You want to know what the best part of my birthday was? I'll tell you right now. After work, I left work early, unbeknownst to my manager, but I did it anyway because I don't care. I'm ballsy. I don't care. I take no shit. Shout out Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I left work and I went and did what I wanted to do all day and what I was telling people I was going to do. And that was sit in the dark by my motherfucking self. Now, granted, I didn't just do that. I got me a couple cigars, sat outside, watched some old fights, caught up on the main event that I missed because I was at work. And I smoked my cigars. I ate a steak before that. And that was it. That was the last 2 hours of my birthday, and I was happier than a pig in shit. You know what I'm saying? Actually, after this, I'm getting ready to go eat with the fam because I couldn't on my actual birthday. So they want to do something else the day after for no reason. That's the way I feel. It's really nonsense. But at the end of the day, they're just trying to do something for. And it's my mom's birthday, too. We have the same birthday. So I kind of got shafted. Right? I kind of got shafted because I can't just be like, oh, it's my birthday. I want to do what I want. Because I also have my mother who wants to do things. Which is fine. Right? It's fine. But at the same time, I don't know. It's a thing of doing things that I don't want to do. When it comes to work and things that are quote unquote productive, I feel a little better about doing things that I don't want to do. It's when I'm doing nonsense or what I think is nonsense, right? When I have a problem. When I have to go to some event, when I have to go to some party to go see, like when I have to go see my family, like my extended family, the ones that I see maybe once or twice a year, that is irritating, to say the least. I want close to no part of going to those family parties. Some people love it. Some people, yeah, I got to see my cousins again, yeah, and that's great. If you have a great family, that's awesome. My extended family's fine. It's fine. I just don't want to hang out with them, if I'm being honest. There's a few of them, right? My Uncle Dino, shout out, he's awesome. My Auntie Lynn, she's great. After that, it starts to dwindle, right? My desire to go see the rest of those people start to dwindle. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're family. You can't pick your family. You can pick your friends. But you cannot pick your motherfucking family. So it is what it is. But having to deal with frustration, which is something I've spoken about before on here, it stems from many places, many other places. But one of the biggest ones for me is having to do things almost against my will. And we all do it. We all have to do these things. That's almost why I'm incredibly apprehensive to have children and start a family, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 24. That's not at all in the near future. I have a lovely girlfriend. We have a great time together. But I don't know if I want to have kids ever. Right now, as it stands, I don't know if I want to do that. And then imagine having a kid or kids and you weren't sure that you wanted them. Now you're responsible for some beings that you brought into this fucking earth that you didn't even know, you weren't even prepared for it. You just did it because everyone else told you to do it. You did it because, your grandparents were like, oh, you gotta get married and have a family and then you'll be happy. That's where happiness lies. That's what it is. It's just nonsense. It's nonsense. Anytime you tell somebody or somebody tells you how to feel something, especially how to be happy, which is, something we're all striving for all the time, some of us harder than others, how are they going to know how I feel about something? Right? How is that person go? If I'm saying, hey, you'll be happy if you exercise, that could be true. It could even be scientifically proven. But if that motherfucker don't care about exercising, then he's not going to do it. He or she isn't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? It could make things worse for them. It could deepen their self-consciousness or their sadness or their depression. It could make things fucking worse for them. Now, that's just an example. And that's rarely the case. Usually when you exercise, you feel a lot better. And I'm an advocate for that. But I'm not going to tell anybody a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell anybody anything. It works for me. It doesn't mean it works for you. Some people, having kids was the greatest thing in their life. Yes, I had a kid. It changed my mentality about things. I'm nicer. I do this. I do that. And that's great. That's phenomenal. But that doesn't work for everybody, especially such an extreme case like that. Having a kid, bro, do you realize what the fuck you're doing? What if you're a terrible parent? What if you're bad parents? What if you have the kid and you're like, oh, I resent this fucking thing because I didn't get to do all the other things I wanted to do. Right? I got pressured into it almost. And that's an unfortunate thing that happens. You get a lot of parents who get married just because they were told to, just because they were led to believe that that's what the fuck was supposed to happen next in their life. Not because they actually want to be with each other forever. Not because they love each other. Not because of any of that shit. Just because, they're almost the end of their rope, right? They're in their mid-30s, and they're starting to feel self-conscious about the fact that they're not settled down with anybody. Because, again, we've been led to believe that if you aren't settled down with somebody, then you're some exile, some person that doesn't belong, right? Oh, you're all alone. Oh, you have a girlfriend or boyfriend every other week. Oh, you're fine without any... You're strange. That's strange. You've got no... You've never been married, not divorced, nothing. It's almost like if someone tells you they're divorced, it's almost better than saying that they were never in a relationship or they were never married, right? It's weird. It's very weird. But doing things you don't want to do, it's a sucky feeling. I kind of had to, and it's sucky when it's a day that you think you should be calling the shots, right? On your birthday. Everybody on their birthday can call their shots as long as you can invite people with you, right? Isn't that what it is? Oh, I want to get hammered. Okay, cool. Everybody hops along. Oh, I want to go out to eat. I want to go to the club. I want to do that. Let's invite everybody over. Let's have a party. Then it's good. Then it's fine. Then you can call your shots. But when you want to be alone on your birthday, when you don't want to do anything on your birthday, right? You accept your gifts. All right, cool. Thank you. That's it. Can we end this day? That's fine. Cool. Another year. Great. I don't know if that warrants a celebration or not, but awesome. Then it's a problem. Then it's a problem. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. The birthday's over. June 5th. I got another year. We'll see what happens. I don't look at it any different. I think New Year's is a better indication of a new start, a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? I don't think of my birthday as anything. I think of it as another day to go to work, right? Another day to do the things that we do as humans. Some of them good, some of them bad, right? I have rarely had a birthday where the whole day was just great. The whole day was just... I've had a few of them. But most of them are, there's some dramatics involved somewhere. And it's not like I stubbed my toe or they overcooked my cheeseburger at the restaurant we went to go eat. No, it's usually like some shit that sticks with you, right? Now, that's my experience. This is me talking about my experiences. People love their birthdays. People do a whole week, right? Very narcissistic people do a whole week. They celebrate. Yes, I was born. This is awesome. It was pure luck. It was absolute luck. But I was born, right? Which I guess is enough of a reason to celebrate. But I think you kind of already gotta like the world and enjoy and be kind of an idealist, right? I think that's really what it is. You got to be a real idealist to really like your birthday, right? You can't be somebody like me. You can't be a half nihilist and like your birthday. You don't care about shit. That's what people tell me. You don't take no suggestions. You don't like nothing. Well, motherfucker, you're right. I hate it all. I want it to burn. No, I'm just playing. I'm just fucking around, guys. Y'all know I am a cynical, satirical motherfucker. I'm just here fucking around. But I will say I don't care for my birthday. I just don't. I don't care for my birthday. And that should be fine. That should be something. There's always a new normal. Oh, normalize this. Normalize that. Some of them I agree with. But the one I agree with the most is normalize not giving a fuck about your birthday at whatever age. Right? I don't say a goddamn thing when it's my birthday. I'm not the type of person to be like, hey, it's my birthday, like looking for something. That's not me. If you happen to know it, cool. If you happen to look on Facebook and you saw that it was my birthday or whatever else, that's great. I don't care. I'll wish you a happy birthday. I will. I'll wish you a happy birthday. I'll hang out with you on your birthday. I'll do whatever the fuck you want. But for me, if I don't feel like doing anything on my birthday, that should be something that's respected. Families should look at that and say, all right, let's, let him be. It shouldn't have to be a you shouldn't have to do some shit you don't want to do, especially on a day like that. And that's what I got to say about my birthday. I didn't want to come on here and bitch, but that's kind of what happened, and that's what it is. But as far as other things, guys, I am very thankful for the people in my life, 100%. I don't want to make it sound, after going on that rant about not wanting shit from anybody, essentially, I'm very thankful for everyone in my life. I'm very thankful for, the gifts that I had received and the wishes and all that stuff. So thank you all for that. Thank you all very much for that. Other than that, I mean, what else is going on in my life? I'm a fucking idiot. I just announced that I'm going to be doing a seminar. An episode that's coming out this week with my guest, Mr. Ed Martins. He's somebody who was very much willing to help. And he's a business savant, as you'll see during the episode on Thursday. He knows a lot about a lot, especially when it comes to money, especially when it comes to business. And I'm very happy to know him. And I hope he can, we can remain friendly mentors, or he can be my mentor, essentially. I don't know why I couldn't just say that. I have trouble saying things sometimes, as you can tell. But as a mentor, he gave me some ideas. And one of them was being, hey, why don't you teach something? People will remember you for what you taught them. If you taught somebody something, they're going to remember you. Doesn't matter about the gloves, doesn't matter about the brand, whatever else. They're going to remember you. They're going to follow you. They're going to do whatever else. And they're going to remember. They're going to take what you said and hold it. Regardless if they don't ever use it again, they're going to say, hey, I went to this seminar and this kid talked and he did some shit and he showed us some stuff. And at the end of the day, we were able to leave with something. And that's all I'm trying to do. The seminar is going to be on June 26th. It's going to be from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the afternoon. That new clock thing, the afternoon. And it's going to be basically on injury prevention. Throwing the correct punching technique. Choosing the correct gear. Keeping your hygiene up on your gloves so you don't get ringworm and impetigo and all these nasty things, staph infections that can keep you out of training for a while. We want to train. We want to train. We like to train. We want to keep training. Even if you're, whether you're a fighter who trains every goddamn day, multiple times a day, or you're somebody who wants to stay in shape and likes the martial art aspect of, likes to work out using martial arts techniques and that type of thing. You go to cardio kickboxing, or you even go to a gym, an MMA gym or a striking gym or something, and you take a couple classes, but it's not anything serious. You just want to, maybe learn some stuff, get in shape, stay in shape, work up a sweat, and learn how to defend yourself. So a lot of the times you get to some of these places and they don't teach you ways to prevent injury. They teach you the right technique, but they don't teach you anything else. And even then, some places don't even focus on the right technique. You have shit instructors or whatever. Or you just go to a cardio kickboxing gym where they don't focus on technique, which is fine too. I mean, if you're going there, you're probably not necessarily looking to defend yourself. And if you are, then you're wrong spot. But I implore all skill levels to come. It's going to be held at 550 Branch Avenue in Providence, Rhode Island. Team United. I don't know if I said that already. I think I did 2 seconds ago. I have no memory. I have zero memory. But the seminar, it's going to be held, like I said, June 26th, which is going to be a Saturday. It's going to be like a morning into afternoon time. And it should be a lot of fun. I hope for a decent turnout. There is a cutoff, so if you guys are interested, you got to contact me on social media, probably my Instagram. It's going to be a $15 donation. None of the money's going to me unless you buy some gloves. The reservations are going all to Team United. They're a nonprofit, great gym, and that's what the fuck I got to say about that. That's what it is. It's going to be fun. I have never done a seminar. I've never been a host, and it's almost like the imposter syndrome. Like, who the fuck's going to listen to me? But I mean, there's people who are far less experienced and far less skilled than I am. So, and they're probably doing seminars. So, I mean, if they can do it, then I can do it. And that's how I feel, and I hope you guys, consider it at least. Very much consider it. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that I'm trying to abstain from marijuana. The smoking simian? Not going to smoke? What? Yes, we're slowing it down, people. Just to see. I want to see where I stand. I want to see where I stand as a sober person. It was my birthday on Saturday. I didn't smoke any weed. I think it's more about buying some, like buying, re-upping. I'm trying to abstain from that for as long as I can. It's always been a crutch for me. Anytime I feel like shit, I'm going to go smoke. Because it helps. It does help. And my excuse was always, it's better than like an antidepressant or something. I'd rather... And that's still the truth. It's still the truth. I don't think I'll stop smoking weed forever. But for now, it's not bad to take a break every once in a while. And kind of deal with yourself. Which is why I probably have been a little bit more irritable when it comes to doing things I don't want to do, which is what started this whole episode, which is what brought me on here, which is why I didn't write anything down specific like I have for some of the other episodes, the other solo episodes. I wanted to come on here and just say what was on my mind. And sometimes I can do that, sometimes I can't. But today I had a lot to say. I had a lot that I was thinking about over the past couple days. And I'll tell you, the no marijuana it's affecting me. It's 100% affecting me. I have smoked pretty much every day, multiple times a day, since maybe senior year of high school. Right? I'm 24 now. That's 6 years. I've been going ham for 6 years. Can't do shit without it. Right? Took me 6 years to realize that I can't do shit without it. And actually, I've known it the whole time. But it's taken me up until now to be like, all right, let's see if we can do something about this. Let's see if we can do a little weaning. Right? Let's see if we can figure something out here. But that's what it is. That's what it is. I spoke to John Larkin about it, and he said he would do similar things to kind of see how he stands. And I didn't think of it like that. I thought of it more like, I'm just going to stop because I'm spending money, right? That's another thing. You spend a whole fucking shit ton of money. I wonder how much I'd have in my savings if I went back and saved all the money that I spent on weed or put it towards other things or whatever else. But, it's that, but it's also checking in with yourself. You don't really get to check in with yourself when you're using things to get through things, right? I was finding myself that my daily routines consisted of Band-Aids, if that made sense, right? Just Band-Aids. I have nothing to do, quote unquote, nothing to do, right? We think we have nothing to do. Instead of going to find something to do or, working on stuff that has to be done, I would go and I'd smoke. Oh, I'll just go smoke. That'll be, it was almost like that was a check. Oh, smoked. Cool. To-do list, first thing checked off, smoked. And then I'd come in, and then it was almost like, oh, I'm bored. I'm so bored. So I'll just add on things. All right, now let me eat. Right? I'll eat, I'll snack, I'll stand in the kitchen for 30 minutes, picking at this, grabbing at that, eating, chewing. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll work for a little bit, then and then I stop. All right, time to go play Xbox. Oh, but wait, before I play Xbox, I gotta go smoke. Let me go smoke first. So my routine was getting very strange. I was getting things done. I'm getting things done still. But I started to lose some discipline, I think. So I'm working on regaining a little bit more discipline, and I think getting rid of some of the Band-Aids are going to help. I haven't touched my Xbox in a little bit. Normally I would do it. It's like a cop-out. I'll go eat, I'll go smoke, I'll go play Xbox. Those are the cop-outs. It used to be I'll go train. Right? Oh, I'm bored. I'll go to the gym. I'll go for a run. It used to be other things. So I think this will be a good break. I want to repair my relationship with weed. If that means not buying any for a month, cool. But I have to try. I have to try to keep myself disciplined and tell myself I don't really need it. I don't need it right now. And that's what it is. Just feeling. It's tough for a guy like me to feel. I was grown up to not feel a motherfucking thing. You start crying in my family, what are you crying for? Stop crying. That's enough. You hurt yourself? Fuck that. Stop crying. You're sad? Stop. Don't feel that. Fuck you. Right? My family never said that. But nonetheless, you weren't allowed to feel a lot of things. You had to bury your feelings. And a lot of people grow up that way. It's not just me. But that's probably why I have trouble registering things like that now. Trouble registering how I feel and that type of thing. So I'm hoping it's going to be a positive experience. And that's what it is. One more thing to wrap this motherfucker up. I don't want to say I'm at the end of my rope with working in the restaurant industry because I say that every other week. However, it is becoming a problem again. I'm starting to get those feelings of this is nonsense, this is useless work, which it is. However, I do come in, I do my thing, and I leave. I don't stick around. I don't do any of that shit. I'm not part of the culture. I'm not part of any of that stuff. You guys know I don't like being part of things. I don't do any of it. But it is starting to be toxic again. I'm getting far too many shifts. I'm working on my own time, right? This, and this, obsessive aggressive, those two things, I will work like a motherfucker. I have no problem. This other stuff, no, I'm not working for some company. I'm not going to slave for you're not going to take advantage. Put it that way. You're not going to take advantage of me as an employer. It's never going to happen. That's what it is. It's not going to happen. I'm going to work on my own terms. And that's what's going to happen until this shit pops off. The only thing that's going to control me when it comes to work is this. If some shit needs to get done regarding my podcast, regarding my brand, I'm going to go get it done. And I see a lot of people stressing over their jobs, stressing over the fact, bringing their work home with them, when they don't realize that that company, if you drop dead tomorrow, they'll hire somebody within a fucking blink of an eye. They don't give a fuck about you. No matter how much you think you care, how much you think they do, they don't. Simple as that. They don't. That's why I am not hesitant at all when I leave a job, when I quit a job, right? I'm not hesitant at all because I see how they treat people. I see how people get stuck in the slump, how they get stuck, right? If I tell you my schedule, that's what the fuck it is. I'm not budging. I have other things that have to be done. I'm not budging unless I want to. If I say, "Oh, I'll cover the shift," then I'll cover the shift. But don't try and schedule me for some bullshit because I'm going to say, "Sorry, I'm not doing it because it's not on my accord." I don't care what you need. It's not my job to staff. It's not my job to do any of that shit. It's my job to come in here, work, and get the fuck out. That's it. And that's how it's going to be until the day comes where I find a job that I actually care about and I like. That's not this. That's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to be bitter. This is just going back to what we said, doing things that we don't want to do. And I don't want to serve tables. I don't want to stand behind a bar and make drinks on a Sunday when it's a beautiful fucking day. Right? Which is what I'm going to be doing after this. I don't want to do any of that shit. But it is what it is. It's life. It's the life we live. This is our society. There's only so many things you can do to get out of the rat race. And some of them are harder than others. One of them could be moving out into the fucking wilderness and living off the land all by yourself. Which I don't rule out. I'll tell you that right now. If none of this pops off by a certain age and I'm still working in bullshit jobs, I'll tell you right now, I'll move out. I'll move into the fucking woods of Montana. And I'll hunt, and I'll live off the land, and I'll fish, and I'll grow shit, and I'll do whatever the fuck else I have to do. Because there's no shot in this life that I am going to work just to work. No shot. I'm not going to do that shit my whole life. For what? To have a home? I don't give a fuck about a home. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm a business guy. I want to make money. But I'm a human, first of all. I'm not a cog in a motherfucking machine. So if I'm not running the show, then the show's over. You feel me? The show's over. I'm coming and I'm leaving. That's it. So that's how I'm feeling, guys. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I've been feeling. And I say these things because I hope to reach other people. I hope that it resonates with some other people. And that's what the fuck it is. If you don't like it, turn off your motherfucking shit, boy. Put something else on. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You ain't gotta like me. I like me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I like me just enough to where I can make it. So that's what it is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I have a phenomenal episode coming Thursday. And we're just a few episodes away from the 100th episode, guys. That's going to be a big one. Also, another thing, I think I mentioned that I would be doing the outro, putting an outro at the end of this, at the end of these episodes. I don't know. I'm still working on it. We're still working on it. I'm not positive if I love it. And that's what it is. It could also be an excuse. You know me, guys. My mind is in 1,000 other places all the time. So if I haven't gotten back to trying to work on the outro, then that's what it is. The content is most important. What's most important is me coming on here, spilling my guts to you guys, having good guests, having great conversations with interesting people. And that's what it is. That's what we're here for. And hopefully sometimes I make you laugh. Sometimes I make you think about things. And that's it, guys. That is motherfucking it. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social media, Twitter, Instagram. Follow the show, subscribe on YouTube, like, comment, share, tell everybody about us. Look out for more updates on the seminar. I'm going to be plugging it all the time. It's going to be on my social media all the time. So make sure you guys, if you're interested, please contact me. There's only so many spots. And also check out www.obsessiveaggression.com for your boxing glove needs. If you like to punch things, you want to learn how to punch things, you want to start at a gym and you need some gloves, hit your boy up. Hit up the website, www.obsessiveaggression.com. Pick some shit up and we will ship it to you. And that's it. Talk to you guys on Thursday. Peace.